I'll put windows there and an ordinary wall there. That should work. Food and drink. Hot dogs will do, I suppose. Okay, I haven't got enough money for hot dogs. 300 for bloody hot dogs. Unbelievable. Just open everything up. So I've literally got hot dogs and not a lot else. Umbrellas there. So three stalls looks like it'll be enough actually. And it's directly opposite the bat, so anyone who comes to get food and drink can go on the bat, anyone who comes to the bat can go and get food and drink. That works quite nicely. Let's go back into speaker mode only. Put some benches up here. Like a nice little seating area. As well as the lamps, and then we'll have another lamp. Let's have another lamp there. Actually no, let's not have another lamp there. Let's just have bins. Skulls, there we go. Nice and scary. We'll have one there as well. Actually, if we have the bin on this side, and then we can have the lamp on that side and one there, that lights up the entrance to the bat a lot better. And then I can put another bin there. If I was to put a sign across, that's the best place to put it. And we'll call it the Bat Cave. Got enough money, we'll put the food stalls in, and then we'll charge incredibly expensive prices for them. Something else I noted when I was fast forwarding to try and get money, it kept saying that items were incredibly cheap from information 1, which I'm also going to rename to Frightful Info. You might think, oh, that's a really bad name, but it adds to the theme. It might be a really corny, crappy name, but it adds to the theme. It comes up with the illusions, and you know, you can't really complain of that, can you? Put a door behind. Actually, because I've got the Mel Brooks cheat on, if anyone doesn't know that, I strongly advise you look it up, because it is a very good, handy cheat to have. Let's probably have a corner piece like this. Stick that there. And I can just have that and that and that and that. Basically the Mel Brooks cheat allows you to put paths right up against fences and fences right up against paths. Like this effect here. It also allows you to put walls right next to it, as you see here. I might put a sign there as well, actually, just so people know where it is. Although again, I don't think the signs actually do anything. I think they're just there aesthetically. I might also put like a first aid and an ATM down here as well. Put the ATM in first. So guests who are already in the park can get out more money if they need it. Which, again, I think that impacts more on the park than you'd think, because there could be guests who've run out of money, want to do more things, but they've got no more money, so they go to leave the park. But if you have an ATM, they might decide to get more money out, and then they can go and spend more money. So you actually end up getting more money that way than you do getting more guests in with money, I believe. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, let me know, because that's the philosophy that I've been following for the last God knows how many years. Again, actually, this. No, I'll stick to this. I'll just have one entrance to it. I was going to have it there and then have the path out there and the path out there, and it's actually no. I will do that. I will do that. It'd be stupid not to. You know, the opportunity is here. I might as well take it. So I will build it here. Oh, I had money then. Where's the money gone? Come on. Getting bored now waiting for all this money to come in. I don't know how you guys feel. It's a long and lengthy process. If anyone's been watching my other series on here, the Somerset Hills International series, I think I might have mentioned this before. My plan is to develop a small amount of the park in the scenario editor and the space needed to build the park in. Build a couple of rides in there and then launch it as a, I suppose scenario is the right word for it, where I need to earn money in order for the park to survive, and if I don't get enough money then the park will have to close down, kind of thing. I mean, to me that makes the series more interesting than just me having sandbox mode and building whatever I like. You know, it also teaches about money management and what sells and what doesn't sell and things like that. Yeah, I'd like to hear your guys' opinion on that. That's my idea for it. If anyone wants me to do it as a sandbox mode, I will do, of course. I think just it gives some viewing interest as well. That's why I'm doing it like that. It makes it more fun for me to play, and I think it'll make it more fun for you guys to watch. But then, you know, you are the viewers, you are in charge. It's entirely up to you how I do it. If you don't think I'm doing it right, you let me know and I change it. Simple as. Right, so that's the ATM in place. I'll put the walls back. Yeah, so that's right, there's a gap. I'll pretend I didn't see that gap. Yes, it looks like I do. There we go, done. Much better. No, I've seen it getting used already, which is fantastic. We've got the information in that section there, we've got the ATM hidden in this section here. First aid I might place somewhere else in the park, a bit more central. Maybe, I don't know, I might move the toilets as well. You know, I said about this in box office, I like to keep the toilets sort of out of the way and hidden. Because they're not the nicest things to have to look at. So, yeah, I'll do that some other time, I think. Lots of people leaving the queue for the bat, which is worrying. Why do they keep leaving the queue? They don't want to go on it while it's raining. Well, that's really annoying, because it rains on this scenario a lot. So I'm losing potential riders because of the weather, which is very, very annoying. I do like what I've done to this building, actually. You know, I've done this scenario a few times in the past, out of boredom, because normally once I completed something I want to move on, but I've come back to this one because it used to be one that I was really good at playing. But it's only for this series that I've actually found a new way of playing it, which is good. And that's what I'm doing for you guys now. So, you know, building new buildings around rides here. I might rebuild this section actually, because that's annoying me, the fact you can see that right through and the supports are sticking out as well. It's not very pretty. Yeah, and also doing this bit up here and having the entrance go through here. Okay, I haven't themed inside the tunnel, which, you know, some people do that, and I like watching people who have done that because it really adds to the ride. I'm in the process of learning how to do it. I'm not exactly brilliant enough to do it myself just yet. I'm trying to learn how to do that for Somerset Hills. Again, if anyone's watched the series, you'll know my plans for it by now, what I want to do with it, and I want to make it as themed as possible. Probably to the point where it ends up crashing my PC. I hope I don't get to that point, of course, because again, that's no interest to anyone. Yeah, that's what I'm learning all my skills for, and I'm sort of refining my skills by doing this Let's Play as well. And obviously it's for the enjoyment of you guys, so hopefully it all turns out for the best in the end. That looks fantastic there, actually. I've just realised where the light's shining off the buildings, just the building around the back of the ride as well. Here's another place for a restaurant. I might put some food stalls in down here as well. Might as well have some benches and stuff ready. That one there. If I put a bench there, and a bench there, and there, and a bench there, and then fill the rest with bins. And then I'll have the food stores sort of in the back there maybe, or I might just have this as a general sit down area. Got a street lamp there, I might put two at the end there actually, see if that makes it look any nicer. Just realised there's music in the background, which we don't want. Again, we've got rides that are operating in silence, but for YouTube reasons I can't really have music on my videos, which is why I mute them as much as I can. There are other videos I've got with music on, and you'll probably realise now that's why I'm starting to choke down on the amount of music I've got, because I'm starting to get flagged for it. But that's another story for another